On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Power squib kick is taken in. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Another one for Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Goff off the play action. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the 1st. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And they just lost track of the play clock entirely there as that backs up this extra point. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Before they can get the extra point away, the clock runs out. This is going to back them up 5 yards. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Lions 7, Cardinals nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Murray looking to throw. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. They snap it to Murray. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Black 20!
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Quite a defensive battle, Bronx, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
We go tonight.
To the air on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
On 4th down, Goff has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
180.
They'll go for it. Goff. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Bronx. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. They'll run here following the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Let's air it out on third. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone, so the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Murray here on first down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Called in again, it's McBride. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 33. Murray setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face second down. Throwing again. Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. And you know who I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But at its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts And those Eagles put their own stamp on it.
It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. Trey McBride, the touchdown! Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
13. Cardinals 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He's got the squiver. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. With 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
They go play action with Goff. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 12 in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5.
14.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. First call here coming from the shotgun. A give to Gibbs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now Gibbs. And fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
180.
He'll look to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push the lead up to 12.
14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. They'll run the counter to Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here, Murray. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 15.
To throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.